Lots of middleweight action on the card, as a matter of fact. Donovan Wisse and Yusri Belgari will also square off the number 1 and the number 6 in the Glory World Rankings. Let's get Donovan Wisse onto the scales first, fighting out of Suriname. 55.2 for Belgari. Another middleweight clash featured number 1 ranked Yusri Belgari as he took on 6th ranked Donovan Wisse in a key battle where the winner would move 1 step closer to a title shot.
Gentlemen, you understand the rules that you're fighting to. Protect yourself at all times, obey my commands at all times. Do you have any questions? Touch gloves if you like.
Angle and pivot, knowing those knees are coming. Wisse doesn't have many good things to say about it's dangerous when Belgari takes.
Yeah, that fight had to be stopped. Pereira.
Those are the sharp weapons. So that's why the knees and maybe head kicks.
To make the weight in this division. He's 6 foot.
Knees from Belgari. I really like the way Wisse's doing. Nice left hook too, so he got a fight in her.
Or we said he got into fighting because he had no choice. He was too skinny to really fight.
There's that punch low kick from Wisse. Even so, Wisse now that left hand and that left kick, changing the angles.
Fighting like a man possessed. For Belgari, unless he gets a knockdown, and we head to an extra round.
Kick.
In by the corner. Right hand connects. Exchange low kicks. Stop!
Ja, en die Donovan Wisse die zit gewoon eigenlijk als een kat te wachten in het donker. En op een gegeven moment maakt hij een combinatie en hup, die hoge trap eruit. Ja, hij was zo snel, zo goed getimed. Ja, die Donovan Wisse, ik zei het al net ervoor van, is een jongen waar we veel van kunnen verwachten. Die hoge trap, nou, ik denk dat niemand hem aan zou komen. En Yusri zeker niet.
Nee, dat was duidelijk. Overigens doet Yusri net alsof er niks aan de hand is. Die staat natuurlijk weer op.
Ja,
maar dit is toch uiteindelijk wel de beslissing?
Ja, Donovan moet deze wedstrijd gewoon winnen. Op mijn papiertje. Maar je weet het nooit tegenwoordig, hè. Het is een juryspel. Maar ik denk dat hij hem gewoon gewonnen heeft. Het was een hele mooie wedstrijd, hoor. Echt een hele harde wedstrijd. Proficiat voor beide jongens eigenlijk dat ze dit hebben laten zien.
To kickboxing we go to the judges scorecard. All 5 of our ringside judges see them out and score them out the same. 29-27, a unanimous decision. All for your winner, Donovan Wisse. With the upset victory, Donovan Wisse moves up to number 2 in the rankings and awaits the winner of the Alex Pereira-Jason Wilness title fight to follow. Then your co-main event of the evening, Jason Wilness and Donovan Wisse, both of them 2 top 5 fighters in the middleweight division. Jason Wilness onto the scales out of Utrecht, the Netherlands. 31 wins, 10 losses, 1 draw. 9 of those wins by knockout. Of course, he is a former middleweight champion of the world. Donovan Wisse, who is here out of Suriname. Donovan with a 14-fight career. 13 of those 14 are wins, 1 loss, 8 knockouts. And he, too, has been on a bit of a tear. 3 out of his last 4 glory appearances.
It's been a tough recent stretch for Jason Wilness. He suffered a brutal knockout in his last fight against Alex Pereira. And the question is, Joe, is Jason Wilness still what he once was, the Psycho Destroyer?
Steps through the ropes for his biggest challenge to date and hopes to follow in the footsteps of the great Surinamese fighters before him. Here is Donovan Wisse.
At 22 years old, Donovan Wisse may be on his way to becoming the youngest champion in glory history. He's #2 in the world, but faces his toughest task to date tonight.
Yeah, it's for him, so expect him to try to land that power tonight. Keys to glory for tonight. Donovan Wisse needs to control.
Gentlemen, you understand the rules that you're fighting to. Protect yourself at all times, obey my commands at all times. Do you have any questions? Touch gloves if you like. Push back.
He said he loves the lead uppercut, but as you know,
Especially when it makes things off of him. Pretty much it's making Wilness think twice about it to start opening up a little bit more. Especially when he's up.
was triggered, Danny DeBreeze ready, looking to attack. Oh, the leg up to the knee. Another good body shot. I told you, this is trying to do the same here against Jason Psycho Wilness.
Guys needs to open up. Nice strong technical start. I like it. Wisse. Level changes. Angles from Wisse. Good strategy.
Ratio in his corner, Ivan Hippolyt, the former trainer of Wrestling Donovan Wisse.
Born in wrestling history. Wisse already. Punch to the head, attack the body. All 5 judges scoring it. Head gets Wilness's guard up. Opens up the body. Wisse attacks. Let's see if Wilness opens up more.
All it takes is one shot.
So this is what he's doing well.
They just stand in the middle. They toe the line. 4 judges scoring that for Wisse. 1 given to the Dutchman. Down here. Good actual colliding. Oh,
Like that uppercut from Will here.
so too is Donovan Wisse.
Yeah, Donovan Wisse needs to...
Not really a one-punch KO guy, though, Joe. He needs combinations to put him down.
That's what he did really well. Mixing his shots, combinations, changing his weapons in. Like that, Wisse's answering back.
Big knees, but was it too little, too late? Good action between these 2 middleweights. We'll see what the judges have to say when we return. You're watching Glory 70. And legs, they belong to Donovan Wisse.
Judges all see it 30-27, a unanimous decision for your winner, Donovan Wisse.
In glory. And now it comes down to this. Coming up.
Back to the middleweight division for our next bout. Cesar Almeida. Almeida is here to take on Donovan Wisse. Almeida makes his glory debut out of Sao Paulo, Brazil. Almeida with an impressive professional record. A veteran of over 50 fights, 46 wins, 6 losses, 1 draw, and 27 career knockouts. Winner of 10 of his last 11, including a career win in his career over reigning champion Alex Pereira. Now his opponent, Donovan Wisse. Donovan fights out of Suriname. 15 career fights as a professional, 14 of those wins, 1 loss, 8 knockouts. He is 4-1 in his 5 glory appearances, and he arrives in Arnhem on a 3-fight winning streak. 84.7 for Donovan Wisse.
Title shot is most likely on the line for Donovan Wisse as he meets glory newcomer Cesar Almeida.
Time now, ladies and gentlemen, for the middleweights. He arrives in Arnhem, winner of 10 of his last 11 bouts, 6 of those by knockout. Here is Cesar Almeida.
Win against Alex Pereira. Yeah, he's also won 10 of his last 11 fights. No shortage of confidence from this 31-year-old. Talking to him yesterday, Joe.
He found success early inside the glory ring. Winner of his first 5 bouts. Here is Donovan Wisse.
Donovan Wisse has family on his mind tonight. His mother is watching him fight in person in Holland for the first time ever. And tomorrow morning, he heads to his native Suriname in South America for 2 months.
He gets to relax and hopefully with a win in his mind. But Wisse's really young and it's just a talented prospect we have. I mean, he's already beat the top in the division. He's fought Yusri Belgari, got a win. In his last fight, he fought Jason Wilnes, former champion, got himself a dominant win. So you got to think Donovan Wisse is really close to a title shot. Professional experience, the big edge going to Almeida. That's a very impressive of those 53 fights, a 59% KO ratio. But you got to think this, recent glory experience of Wisse could play in his favor.
Here is Cesar Almeida. On my left and fighting out of the white corner. Moved to number 2 in the Glory World Rankings after a unanimous decision win in Lyon. His professional record, 14 wins with just 1 loss. 8 of those wins coming by way of knockout. At 6 feet 2 inches tall, 1.88 meters, he weighed in at 186.7 pounds, 84.7 kilos. He fights tonight out of Suriname. Please welcome Donovan Wisse.
He believes they brought him in, Cesar Almeida, to challenge Alex Pereira. He's beaten him before, thinks he can do it again. But first, Donovan Wisse, Suriname's finest in the white. Wisse said it doesn't matter
to have wins over guys like Belgari and Will.
Nice left hook, and that buckles in, and down he goes on round 1, 2, 3.
Too comfortable just sitting there taking those punches.
6. 5 the round. How about Donovan Wisse?
straight right, boom, right on the target. I mean, very impressive, and I've been liking the combination work from Wisse. He was able to land his punches, mix his kicks in, change levels.
Round 2 scheduled for 3.
He respects that power.
Good body shot, yeah. Career, how would he do if he gets a crack? He's only 22 years old. You're great, you're great.
It's definitely a special fighter.
Wisse can change the fight with one strike.
Yeah, especially when he explodes out of the shell, gets his head off right, throw those power shots.
Nice right hand there from Wisse. All business all the time, at least for this fight.
Stay focused.
The longest layoff in Rico's career.
He says he always makes sure he trains from.
Look at the strikes landed there in round 2. There's a high kick for Wisse.
The way he came back.
Not only did he get up, Joe, but he is excelling. See a second extra round fight.
We need to save him.
Middleweight champion. Also broke. Interesting scorecards coming our way here from Arnold and Devlin. Joe, other than that first round, which was an obvious 10-8 round, how are the highlights from this middleweight showdown?
Yeah, first round, Wisse showing his power, explosiveness, getting that knockdown. Even the way Almeida found, was surprised he came back. But one of the most impressive things with Wisse was his combinations, mixing his punches and his kicks, and mixing levels. Look at those beautiful combinations. But Wisse Almeida really started to pick things up. Started to stay in the pocket, mix his strikes, mix some knees, and found some good punches, mixing his combinations. Still a close fight. So a lot of respect between the two gentlemen.
Here he comes. Here are the scores.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout goes the distance. So once again, we go to the judges' scorecard. Here are the totals from our 5 ringside judges. One judge scores the bout even, 28-28. One judge scores it 29-27. And our 3 remaining judges all see it 30-26. It is a majority decision. All for your winner, Donovan Wisse.
Congratulations, Donovan Wisse ended up getting that win by majority decision, but I think a closer and tougher fight than he anticipated.
Yeah, and Cesar Almeida, I think, is here to stay in glory.
Yeah.
Take that knockout out of the equation, which obviously is a big thing to do.
Absolutely.
But he probably won this fight.
Yeah, he looks great. I mean, I still like him. There's a good potential matchups for him. So let's bring him back and see what he can do.
Still to come, ladies and gentlemen, it is